Back ready to go for the 800s. Before we go, as we'll be trying to do as much as possible, we're going to give you an update on the points. So you can see on your screen, top 10 currently underway. So we will quickly read through these, try and show these throughout. So this is after every event so far, minus the 800. So the boys under 9s are on your screen. Lucas Newman in first place, Aaron J in second with 768. We will try and update you throughout the 800 metres when the athletes do appear as well.
So just interesting enough in this, these facts, Lachlan, we've got in here, the top 5 athletes are actually going to be featuring in the last 800 metre race. Now, just so if people aren't used of how the combined event runs, the athletes positioned from 1st to 16th at the final event before the 800 metres will be placed in the final heat. So it's going to be action-packed, to be honest, in that final heat when we get to it. So it's going to be quite exciting. And, you know, overall, a lot of those athletes have got some of the fastest times in the state as well for the 800 as positioned at their centre. So it's going to be fun to watch. And hopefully you guys are all tuning in for the rest of the afternoon because the 800 metres they will not disappoint you. They're very exciting to watch. So you can see the boys down there in the next heat jumping up with joy. Whether they'll be jumping up with joy after the 800, we don't know. But it's exciting to see them here on the track here at Lakeside Stadium for their last event today.
So here's our athletes in the first heat. We can see them on screen. We do have 12 athletes. So in Station 1, Michael from Cranbourne. Station 2, Samuel from Wangaratta. Station 3, Theodore from Caulfield. Station 4, Marlow from Werribee. Station 5, Ruthveen from Berwick. Station 6, Elson from Berwick. Station 7, Marden from Caulfield. Station 8, Taj from Mansfield. Tyler from Berwick. Jack from Knox. Banjo from Southern Peninsula. And Austin from Camberwell, Malvern. They round out our 12 competitors in this first heat of the boys under 9 800 metres.
Okay, under 9 boys on the track. This is 800 metres. There'll be a whistle. I'll say, on your marks. You move up to the green and white line, ready to race, and then you'll hear the gun. There is no set. Do you understand what I just said? Give me a thumbs up. Oh, love your work.
So good to see our starters talking to the athletes there. Remember, under 9s, this is their first state championships and first, they haven't done a region carnival either. So first really major event. We hope they've enjoyed it.
And obviously, traditionally, the 800 metres is run in lane until the first 100 metre mark. And then the athletes are able to safely move into the inside lanes. So this may be new for some athletes that may not have run an 800 metre before at their centre. But hopefully will have an idea of what they're doing today.
On your marks.
So it looks like whilst we got the thumbs up message from the boys, that they may not have quite got the idea of what they're doing. So we'll bring them back to the start line. And we might just go through that message again with Rob once more, just to calm the boys down and have them understand what they need to do when they hear that gun.
That was an unfair start. Some of you weren't quite ready. You need to be ready to race on the command, on your marks. There is no set.
It's good to have a bit of an inside word on what the starters are saying to the athletes.
Boys.
It's obviously important to remember as well, some of these athletes may just run on a simple grass track at their their centre venue. That could be shared with a football facility, so it just could be a round oval with one line. And obviously some athletes have the nature of having a synthetic surface. And we're off now. A nice clean start by all the boys, and they are going to run for their life in this first 100 metres until they settle into the race. We've got a nice clean start off the Wangaratta athlete in lane 2. He's moving around to the first 100 metre marks in a good position for the stagger, as well as the Camberwell Malvern athlete, Austin Baxter. So as they come around to the cones, the idea and concept is for them to start moving into the inside lane safely. So we don't want them to be running outside in lane 7 or 8, which they've all seemed to do really, really well. So congratulations to the boys for getting that first really important item ready. But out in front at the moment, we've got the Caulfield athlete in Martin and also the Southern Peninsula athlete in Banjo out in the lead, followed by the Camberwell Malvern athlete, Knox and Wangaratta. So just out leading the pack at the moment is Banjo from Southern Peninsula. He's got a nice little stride out there, but he is hotly contested by Theodore from Caulfield in second, Austin in third, and Jack in fourth. So the Knox athlete, Jack, has just moved up slightly. He's listening to possibly mum and dad in the crowd giving him some instructions on what to do next. But the Southern Peninsula athlete in Banjo is really out there comfortably. Nice lengthy stride as he comes through the lap.
So about 132 through the lap there. So Theodore there in second from Caulfield. We've then got our Knox athlete, Camberwell Malvern, Wangaratta, so that is Samuel as we go back, as they do cross over the line. And then coming through the line now is Elson from Berwick and Tyler Kendall from Berwick as well, apologies.
But it still is Banjo out there in front as he comes around with about 250 metres to go. He has Jack from Knox in behind him, and Theodore Roach from Caulfield in third. Austin Baxter is the fourth position athlete at this stage. But as they come around with 150 metres to go, it is Banjo still. He's led out the whole race and he's really convincingly coming around to the finish for a nice strong run. It does look like we've got some movement between the third and fourth position. So as we come around to the top of the bend, we'll see how they're positioned. So we've got Banjo coming down. He's probably got around about 60, 70 metres to go. And he's not going to give this one up. He's had it from the start and he's going to finish nice and strong. Jack from Knox is coming home strong for second. But challenging now is Theodore from Caulfield. But he's going to come across the line in second. Then Theodore from Caulfield. Austin from Camberwell Malvern. Taj from Mansfield. Martin from Caulfield. Samuel from Wangaratta. Michael from Cranbourne. Ruthven from Berwick. And just making his way in through the final straight is Elson from Berwick. Or it could be Tyler. We'll just have, I think it's Elson. And then our third competitor for today, Tyler. They're your competitors for the first heat of the under 9 boys 800 metres.